大家好，我是台中科大语言中心树代士, and this is another phrase a day. All right, today we'll listen to another English phrase, and we'll talk about its meaning and listen to a few examples. So, today's phrase is one that I particularly like. I think it ties well into my philosophy of life. It describes a way that I like to think about things that happen in my life, and so forth. Well, let me tell you the phrase. The phrase is a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Let's talk about the parts. A blessing is something good that happens to you, something fortunate or lucky in your life, something positive. And a disguise is like a costume. On Halloween, for example, we wear disguises, something that makes us look different than how we actually are. A blessing in disguise. Can you guess what it means? Let me attempt the Chinese, and I hope that makes it easier to understand. So in Chinese, I believe you say 因祸得福, a blessing in disguise. Do you know now? A blessing in disguise means that some unexpected good or positive thing may come as a result of something that at first seems negative or bad or unlucky. So it's about good things coming out of negative things. I found this to be true in my life, and if you think about it, I think you can find some examples in your own life where you've had something negative at first, something unfortunate or bad that happened to you, but later you realized that many positive things came out of that, or that it was actually good in some way. A blessing in disguise. Now for a couple example sentences. It was a blessing in disguise that I forgot my car keys and had to go back for them, Joe said. If I hadn't, I would not have noticed that I left the burner on in the kitchen, and I could have had a fire. In this sentence, Joe at first probably felt angry or upset, maybe frustrated that he left his car keys at home when he arrived at work. But when he returned home to find that he left the fire on, the burner on the stove, he realized that forgetting his car keys was a blessing in disguise. It allowed him to turn off the stove instead of burning the house down. One more example sentence. By the time he was middle-aged, the man knew not to become too upset when he ran into a difficult period in his life, because he knew that many areas of struggle would actually turn out to be blessings in disguise. Okay, again, today's phrase is a blessing in disguise. Thank you so much for listening. Please come again next time.